So as an actor slash content creator, I don't know, is that what I am? I don't know about anybody else. I don't know if everyone has this problem, but my hard drive is constantly full. Like every other week, it's like 98%, 99%. Okay, it doesn't help that I have 10,000 emails in my inbox. I'm one of those people, okay? I'm not team inbox zero. I'm team inbox is full of all of the emails since like 2001. So I've been going through my Google hard drive since like 2007 and going through everything. And so I have many stories to share now. I'm slowly going to be sharing them with you. It's honestly so fun going through. I mean, just think about it. Like, when's the last time you went through all of your photos? And the first one I'm sharing with you is the trip that I took on my gap year. I took some time off between quitting my finance job and then moving to London, where I started working in tech. And I had a very magical experience in Bali. I used to live in Bali for 2 years when I was a kid, and it was the most magical time in my life. I mean, obviously as a kid living in Bali, you know, it's the fucking dream. My dad built some villas in Bali. I'm from Singapore. Long story short, I'm one of four. We were in local school in Singapore and we were not doing very well. International school in Bali was cheaper. My dad was like, I'm gonna go build some villas and you can live in Bali. And my mom was like, okay. So that's what we did. Bali has always had a very special place in my heart. And on my gap year, I was in Bali and I met up with my friend Nate, who was one of my classmates when I was in grade 5 and grade 6 in Bali. And he was driving me around on a scooter and he was like, why don't we go to the villa that your dad built? Like your old house. I knew kind of where it was and I messaged my dad and he was like, oh yeah, it's just like down this one long windy road through these rice paddies. Like, it's funny, there's not like an actual address. And I vaguely remembered, but it had been like, how many years? Maybe 20 years since I'd been there? So Nate and I went on this little adventure and we drove around and I couldn't really see it. And then I found the villa. It's kind of crazy. I went inside, it's still there. And it turns out now it's a rehab center. And I was like, how did they know that I was gonna need to go to rehab?